Hello, this is Mike with Tag Roofing and Restoration. We are here at the Magill residence on Free Road outside of Piqua, Ohio. We are here to perform a brittleness repairability test. As you can see, insurance has agreed to pay for some repairs throughout this system, and we are concerned with the overall structural integrity of these shingles being compromised while performing these repairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of simulate and explain our concerns, starting with the pliability and the mat transfer of these shingles. So I'm going to do the test on this shingle here, because in order to replace this shingle, the nails that are in this shingle, this row right here, would have to be removed. Okay, so there are several things, as I just mentioned, the material transfer from one shingle to the other. So it's not necessarily always just an upward battle, it's also a downwards situation as well. Because if the material starts to transfer from this one shingle to the other one, they're not going to reseal properly. Okay, while performing these repairs, we also check to see if the shingles crack, crease, or tear anywhere along the bottom or the top of them. We check for the granular loss, because that overall affects the water shedding ability of these shingles. And then we also have to take into consideration the fact of removing the nails and then trying to put them back in to the same spot also can cause some situations that we just don't want to get into. So what I'm going to do is this one's kind of already loose because it was one of the ones that was unsealed from this entire event, but I'm going to perform the test on this shingle here. I'm going to break the seal entirely. We're going to lift it up to a certain degree to kind of simulate what happens during those repairs, and then we will go from there. Okay, so again, the first thing, I can feel it. I can feel it while doing that. As you can see, you have this material that is transferring from one side of the shingle to the other, and I will get photos of this afterwards, but you can feel the chunks that are up here, and you can see them missing here. So then again, there's 4 to 6 nails depending on each one of these shingles. So you do have to manipulate these quite a bit. See, in these ones there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these do have to be manipulated quite a bit. And then again, I am not intentionally trying to damage this shingle, so I'm not lifting it to the exact height. But keep in mind, in order to get a flush hammer or nail in here, you have to lift this to a much higher angle than what I even am. But again, we are not intentionally trying to damage these. And even here, you can see I'm gently rubbing this here. We're not intentionally trying to take anything off, but as you can see, what it's doing is it's kind of difficult to see, but you can still see it. It is creating a crease and a crack across the top of this shingle here. See what's happening? It's starting here. So what's going to happen is, for every single one of these repairs that we make throughout the system, everything that is directly associated with those shingles or affected by those shingles would also need to be repaired or replaced as well. This is a failed repairability test. Anything we do is going to cause more damage.